Okay, so I've been running some tests with the AirPods Pro. You can tell it's the AirPods Pro because one has speakers on the bottom and the other one does not. So I've been going back and forth between these two. AirPods Pro 2, AirPods Pro 1st Gen. Just trying to figure out what the huge difference between the two is. And my first test was seeing, okay, is there any difference with the noise cancellation? So just testing out white noise, testing out being in a cafe, testing out all these different types of sounds and how it intakes the sound. And I can't really find a major difference in terms of noise cancellation. They both seem to be relatively similar, and it's difficult for me to tell if there's a significant difference. It definitely sounds very similar to me. Yeah, maybe a little bit harder on the bass on the Gen 2. On the Gen 1, it's a little bit softer on the bass, but honestly, it's not a huge difference. When I'm listening them back and forth, like, I can barely tell a difference. So if you're looking for an upgrade in audio quality, I would say it's negligible. I wouldn't say you would be able to tell the difference. And if you can, you are a freak of nature because your hearing must be insanely awesome. But yeah, I don't see a huge difference. So I can't say, ooh, buy the AirPods Gen 2 because they sound so much better. They don't. And when I tested audio quality in terms of microphones and doing audio calls, I wasn't able to tell a difference either. Can't tell a difference between noise cancellation as well. So yeah, I just can't recommend the Gen 2 over the Gen 1 unless battery life and volume control. That's something that is tough because I don't see that in a lot of them, and let alone a volume control that actually works and is consistently repeatable. They're so comfortable that you can sleep with them, and I can't say that for a lot of other earbuds. There's another thing with the design. One of the the AirPods 2 have the microphones on a different spot than the Gen 1 AirPods. So you can see on the AirPods 2, it has the microphone up here, and on Gen 2, it has it down here. Gen 1 you can see here on the bottom here. So that's one of the major differences. You can also see a difference in the sensor here. You can see right here that the sensors are a little bit different from side to side. So one thing, future Derek, you can see this sensor here, which is to detect your ear, and this here. So this is actually a little bit indented in here, and it's cut out. So you can, when I brush my finger against it, it's not completely smooth. And this actually used to be right around here, and that would go into your ear canal, and now this sensor is flat. So there is a slight change in comfort in terms of the AirPods Pro 2 being just a little bit more comfortable. So for those that maybe did not like the AirPods Pro 1st Gen and felt a little bit of discomfort from this cutout, it no longer exists on the AirPods Pro 2. I suppose another reason why you would want to buy the AirPods Pro Gen 2 is the Find My feature. And that's something that's really nice, especially if you misplace your AirPods a lot. I don't have that issue, so I can't really speak to having that feature. In fact, when I had the AirPods here with me, and then I drove away from them from my house without them, I got a notification saying, like, did you leave these here? Which to me was kind of annoying, but again, for people who lose these all the time, and if you do end up losing them, it's pretty easy to locate them with the speaker and also with your phone to actually find out exactly where they are, because they have the functionality similar to an AirTag. If you could do that for my sunglasses, I probably would prefer that because I lose my sunglasses all the time. But yeah, for my wireless earbuds, just not something that I lose all the time. And then other than that, that's really all I could see that looked like a major difference. The weights, I weighed them side by side. It looks like they weigh the same in grams, right around 5 grams, probably 5.5, because with 2 of them on there, it equals 11 grams. So that's one thing to note. It is cool that if you switch, like let's say a Gen 1 into a Gen 2 case, that the Gen 2 case is like making a noise that says, these aren't my AirPods, or these aren't the right AirPods to be in here. So that's something that's really nice. I did notice when weighing case to case, wearing the Gen 1s are lighter than the Gen 2s. So that's something of note, that it is a little bit different. And honestly, fit and finish, I think the Gen 2s just feel a little bit more hefty, and you can tell a little bit of weight difference, and it's probably all from the case because, as I mentioned, the earbuds are the same. So the H2 chip does not weigh any more than the H1 chip, and it's probably just the additional speakers and also like the microphone and what have you, the little lanyard thing here too. So that's probably all adding up into the weight of this. So I bought these on eBay for $140, and these are the new AirPods Pro 2 are $250. So would I say that it's $110 more valuable just by having a volume control? No, definitely not. I would say buy a refurbished pair of these AirPods version 1. But again, the battery life in itself may be valuable to you. So if you need at least 6 hours of battery, which I got a little bit more than 6 hours, then I would say, yeah, you would have to spring the extra $110. But yeah, in terms of which ones are better, obviously the new version is better, but talking about the pricing value-wise, I would say they're definitely not better in that way. So yeah, with that said, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.